What's good, fellas? Welcome to this presentation. This is the shortest and most important advice you could get on when it comes to dating, okay? So this video is going to be really short. I'm just going to get straight to the point. Basically, any type of condition you want to create in your dating life, or any type of condition you want to create in regards to finances, like your business goals. Any goal you have, you want to apply this formula. This is the formula that will pretty much get you anything you want. And this has been my experience, so this is what I apply. It's basically this idea that whatever you want, obviously, you know, there's a law of exchange. So if you want something, you have to give something in return, right? But let's take this a step further. If you really want something, like if you really want a certain type of woman, a certain type of dating life, or you want to make a certain type of woman or a certain type of money, you want to focus on giving way more than what you're asking for. Because this pretty much guarantees you'll get what you want, right? Like let's look at women, when it comes to women, right? You need to be able to answer this question. If a woman was to get with you, what would she receive? Okay? You need to be able to answer that question. But how can you answer that question where what she will receive, there's nothing she can do or give you that could equal what she would receive, right? So for example, the idea here is, okay, if someone gives me $10,000, my goal is to give them $100,000 worth of value. So if a girl gives me her replication value, or basically says, you know, gives me her pussy essentially, I need to give her in return something that is of way more value than that. That is my mindset. And so when you come from this place, it's a lot easier to get what you want, because now you have this vibe or this attitude of, my value is so high and there's nothing that you can give in return that's of this value. And so you're going to walk with a different, a different vibe. You're going to walk with a different attitude. You're going to have a different demeanor, because you know the value you have is way higher than what someone can give you. You see what I'm saying? So like when I think back to, because I've closed different, when I was doing, I used to sell websites and, build websites and sales funnels and stuff. And I've sold packages up to $25,000. Now, how was I able to sell these packages? Because the value that I was giving was way higher than that. So the person actually felt like they were getting a deal. They felt like they were lucky. And that's how I want women to feel. When I approach a woman, I'm demonstrating as much value as I can to let her know that I am the prize. This is a king that has walked up to you, right? Like I'm not walking up to her, like looking at her like she's the most amazing thing and I'm going to get on my knees and worship her. And no, because that's not the guy that's going to get her. That's not what she's looking for. She's looking to hit the jackpot, okay? She's looking for the best man she can get. But what we need to understand is not, you may think, oh, so you need to make the most money or you need to be the best looking. Or no, there's certain girls that go for that, but there's other values a woman's looking for, right? What if you're the type of guy who can help her raise her confidence? What if you're the type of guy that can help her overcome the challenges she's facing in her life? What if you're the type of guy that can help her to experience the experiences she wants to have in life? Show her a good time. Show her how to be carefree and just be spontaneous. What if you're the type of guy that's intelligent and you can bring some logic, some order to her the chaos in her world? What if you're the type of guy who she can have deep spiritual conversations with? Right? What if you're the type of guy that can stimulate a different part of her mind that doesn't get stimulated? Maybe you're just a unique individual and you just talk about some topics that no one talks about. Like, you need to show up with some value that no one else has. You know? Like my goal is to become irresistible, but also irreplaceable. Like, if a woman leaves me, I want her to know without a doubt that she will never find anyone like me, not even close. You know, you don't want to just show up. Like, a lot of times these guys show up and they just have like this, they have like this basic character that they play that there's many other versions. Like, for example, like, I used to be like the jock, right? I was a shy jock, but still, I was a jock, right? So I would just show up, hey, I'm the guy that plays basketball. That's easily replaceable. She can find another guy that plays basketball. Or, hey, I'm the guy who loves to party. Yeah, she can find another guy who loves to party. But what if you show up, like now when I show up, I'm the guy who is going to show you a good time. Every time we show up, it's going to be positive vibes. I'm the guy that's going to stimulate your mind by having intelligent conversation. I'm the guy that's going to boost your confidence because I'm going to find the best part of you and I'm going to shine the light on that and I'm going to help you improve in the areas that you're weak in. I'm the kind of guy that's going to help you move forward to, you know, a better quality of life and increase the quality of your life. I'm the kind of guy that's going to protect you. I'm the kind of guy that's not going to be emotionally reactive. I'm going to be able to stay grounded in my masculinity and be that strength, be that rock that you need when you are going crazy emotionally. You know, I'm the kind of guy that's always going to be improving, that you would love to show to your friends, that you love to stand next to me because I make you look good. I bring up your value. You know, I'm that kind of guy that's always going to be, you know, increasing in value and evolving. So if you get with me, you know, you're going to benefit from that. Like, my income's going to keep going up. You know, I'm going to keep leveling up my mentality. You know, my business is going to keep growing, you know. Like, you know, what are these, you know, that's a lot of different qualities mixed together. She's not going to find that in every other dude. She may find like a couple qualities, whatever. So you just want to take these qualities that you have and combine them in a very nice, you know, unique way. And that's how you become irresistible. And so we want to show up. We want to show up with a lot of value. You need to focus on, how can I just become extremely valuable? So when I approach a woman, it's like, it's not even fear. It's like, you're up here and she's over here. Right? Like, how can you do that? Your character, like what about you makes you great? What about you makes you unique? You know, you got to find your niche. Don't try to be, you know, what society says we need to be. Oh, the guy who makes a lot of money gets women. There's a lot of guys out there who make a lot of money, and they can only get hookers, right? They can only get gold diggers. They can't get women of quality, of substance, because those women are not looking for that guy. They're looking for a man of quality, a man of substance, a man of character, right? The really super good looking guy, there's only certain type of girls that are going to go for that. Not every girl goes for that. Some girls are looking for more than that, man. They're looking for a real soulful connection, not some shallow shit. Oh, he's good looking and that's it. Or a guy with high status. Not every girl is looking for a guy who's super high status, right? She wants her man to have some status, of course. I don't think she wants, a homeless man. But not every girl is looking for like the A-list celebrity, okay? Some girls are looking for specific characteristics, and that's what we need to work on. We need to look at, okay, what are the qualities that I can work on that are going to make me unique? I'm not trying to be the richest guy. There's always going to be a richer guy. I'm not trying to be the most good-looking guy. There's always going to be a more good-looking guy. I'm not trying to be the highest status guy. There's always going to be a higher status guy. I'm trying to be the most amazing, powerful, unique, beast mode version of me. I just need to amplify the qualities that I already have. Right? So, you know, if God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you know, he gave you a certain body type, see what you can do with that body type. You know, some people have like a a slim physique, you know? So create the best version of that slim physique. Some people have a wider physique, create the best version of that, you know? Some people have a certain way of communicating. Figure out how to make your communication unique to you, you know? Certain people have a certain mindset, certain intelligence, certain way of connecting things. You know, look at what you've been given, man. I'm reading this book, Mastery, and it talks about how, you know, these people who have become masters in their field, man, they took what they've been given and they just amplified it. And they went and got knowledge, and they went and had conversations with other great people. You know what I mean? They network, you know, and they you know, they put these things together. They have these different experiences and they just combine everything into this unique beingness. So we just want to become extremely valuable, man. I want to walk up to the girl and I want her to feel like a king walked up, for real. Like, who is this guy? Why is he, you know, why is he so like relaxed and so grounded? And why is he so, he looks like he already has like 10 girlfriends or something. You know, like that's the vibe. I'm not gonna walk up to the girl like, man, finally a girl. Let's see if I can get one. You're not gonna get no girls with that attitude, right? Like even when I wasn't getting any girls, I knew, okay, I can't walk up to these girls like desperate. That's not gonna work. Like I have to, you know, feel good about myself. You know, whatever I gotta do, give myself some self-love, you know. Because you don't want to be seeking anything from these women. Like, we want women, but we don't need them, right? We want women because we're sexual beings and, you know, feminine energy is nice to have around, but we don't need them, right? If you find yourself in this place of, like, needing a woman, you need to check yourself and find out what's going on. Why are you needing something from another person? You don't need anything from anyone. Anything someone can give you, you can give yourself. If someone can give me love, I can give myself self-love. Somebody can give me validation, I give myself self-validation. Somebody can like me, I like myself. There's nothing someone can give me that I can't give myself. And if you can't give it to yourself and that person, you need that person to give it to you, you are their slave. You are their puppet. They can string you along and get you emotional because they have something that you need. That's weakness. There is nobody on this planet who has anything I need. I give myself what I need, okay? Like, when I just got on this journey of trying to meet women, I noticed that. I noticed that, okay, I was trying to get something from these women. I was trying to get validation. I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel liked. And that led, you know, the relationship that I got into, the first relationship that I got into, you know, I was seeking these things from this girl. When we broke up, I was destroyed. I was destroyed because I felt like I needed her. And so when she left, I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna die. And now looking back, I see the weakness in that. Like, I was giving too much power to this person, and she wasn't qualified for that. You know, she couldn't handle that, you know. That's why, you know, I realized, man, whatever we want, we got to give it to ourselves. Whatever, you know, self-love is extremely important, man. Self-respect, self-validation, self-reliance, self-discipline, like, we need to be self-sufficient. Before you can truly go out there and give value, you got to make sure you're good. You are taken care of. You take care of yourself. Because then when you communicate to someone, they have no leverage on you. Because you'll easily walk away because there's nothing that they can give you that you can't give yourself. But you want to become extremely valuable, so when somebody talks to you, they recognize, oh shit, this guy has what I need, or this guy has what I want. Like, that's how I want to show up. I want to show up with some value. I don't want people to just like me because I'm friendly or whatever. No, I show up with value. Yes, I'm friendly too. That's like the icing on the cake, but I show up with value. When you show up with value, it doesn't matter if you're friendly. You could be an asshole. That's why successful people are assholes, because not all successful people, but they're notoriously known for being assholes because they have so much value, they can get away with being an asshole. But when they're not an asshole, when they're friendly, that's like, that's like the complete package. And so that's what we want to be as men. We want to show up with value, but we also want to show up with good vibes. Right? So whatever you want, man, you want to give way more than what you're trying to get, right? It's almost like you want to put that person or the universe or whatever in debt, right? Where, like, here's the thing, like when I set a goal, one of the ways how I know I'm going to achieve my goal is because I put so much energy into it that I know it has to come back at some point. You see what I'm saying? Like if I set a goal, like, okay, I want to get a certain type of woman, I go after it, man. I don't just like pussyfoot around or, it'd be nice to get a girl. No, I get specific on the type of girl I want. I get specific on the actions I need to take, the kind of man I need to become. And I start going real, like, fast. Like, here we go, let's go. And I start putting that energy into the goal and start getting that manifestation going and getting the law of attraction going. And I put so much into it that I know at some point it has to come back. I don't know when exactly. I can't, I'm not God or whatever. But I know it has to come back. The law of exchange or the law of reciprocation, right? If you put out a certain type of energy, it's going to come back to you, right? So if I put a lot of energy towards this goal, okay, and I'm just consistent and I'm always putting energy, if I pay attention, you literally start to see evidence that is coming into reality, right? You just got to be open to it and you got to stay out of the negativity, because if you get negative, you're not going to see it. You got to stay positive. You got to stay positive. You got to stay optimistic, okay? And you'll notice, you'll see it. That's how I can be so relaxed and confident, because I literally can see, the evidence that the manifestation is in process. And I understand how the physical world works. So I'm not like, when I set a goal, especially if it's a big goal, I know it's not going to happen overnight. Matter of fact, I don't want it to happen overnight, because I know the reason we set a goal is because that goal basically represents a certain feeling that we'd like to achieve, okay? Like the reason we want to hit that goal is because we believe we're going to feel a certain type of way. Like you're not going to set a goal if you think by hitting that goal you're going to feel like shit. You know you're going to feel great. It's going to be amazing. However, to get to that feeling, you need to have certain experiences along the way for you to appreciate that feeling. You see? So for example, if I say, okay, I want to build a $1 million business, right? There's a certain feeling that I'm going to get when I hit that $1 million in that business, okay? But if it was easy, if it just happened overnight or whatever, it's just going to be like, okay, that was great. It's not going to be that great of a feeling. But if I went through the process and I had to build it from scratch and I had these different experiences and I had these ups and downs and I was challenged and I got through this obstacle and I met this person, I had this experience, these people came and helped me and supported me and I helped them back and this happened and I helped build, all these different things, and then I hit the $1 million, man, what an amazing feeling. What an amazing feeling, because I know what I went through to get there. I know that I earned it. I know I put my energy into this. And then I hit that goal and now I'm ready for the next one. Okay, man, I just hit $1 million. Let's go. I'm seven figures. Let's go for 8 figures now. And it's just having this understanding that it's the journey. It's learning to enjoy the journey. I'm not waiting for the destination to be happy. I'm enjoying the whole experience, knowing that when I hit the destination, it's going to be amazing, because all the things that I had to go through to get there. But let me enjoy the entire process, though. Let me enjoy the process of the kind of man that I'm going to become, right? It's these characteristics that we develop along the way, You become the man who you are by setting these goals and going through these experiences. This is what crafts your character, man. This is what gives you the opportunity to evolve in a certain direction, right? Like if you set a positive goal, a powerful goal, there's an opportunity for you to become a powerful man. You're not going to hit a powerful goal by being a weak man. You have to become a powerful man to hit a powerful goal. And so that's the point of setting a powerful goal. It's like, okay, I want to become a powerful man. And guess what? You're going to experience powerful emotions too. You're going to experience, great feelings of fulfillment, great feelings of joy, of accomplishments, and self-love and self-respect and self-admiration, because you literally are watching yourself go through this process, and you refuse to give up. That's where that confidence comes from. It's like you're going through these challenges, and no matter what, you still keep going. You start to respect yourself more. You start to believe in yourself more, because you're like, man, I won't stop. Like, I will not stop. Like, I must really believe in what I'm doing. And that's when your vibe changes, man, and people start to notice it. People want to get around you because they want some of that energy. Because people be giving up on their goals and dreams left and right. Because it's rare when you find somebody who's just refuses to quit, right? Somebody who's willing to put in the work, who's willing to give. What are you willing to give? If you want something, give way more than what you want. Like, I like the Grant Cardone talks about the 10x rule. I like that. If you want something, do 10 times, set a 10 times bigger goal, or put in 10 times more work, or whatever, right? Because it's about giving, man. Like, if whatever you want, you just have to give. And I aim to give in excess, right? Because to me, that's my way of guaranteeing my success. Is, okay, if I think that I'm supposed to do this to hit the goal, let me go above and beyond, right? Shoot for the moon. So even if you miss, you end up on the stars. I think that's how it goes, something like that. But that's literally how I think about things. Like, if I have a goal, I don't set the actual goal that I want to hit. I set a goal that's 10 times. At least, I would say, at least 5 times, 5 to 10 times bigger, right? And it gets me excited, man. It gets me excited. I'm like, man, this is a big goal, but I'm going for it, man. And this is exciting stuff. So basically, man, the advice I want to give you here is the power of giving. Okay, the power of giving. Like, instead of focusing on what we want, like if you want to make money, focus on how can I give way more value than the amount of money I want to make. Like, I have people message me. I used to get these messages a lot, especially when I used to be in the online marketing niche, and I used to help people start their own online businesses, stuff like that. But I still get these messages. Hey, Trey, how can I make some money real quick, or whatever? I'm like, stop focusing on the money. Focus on what value can I give to make that money. Like, they'll even come to me and ask me for money. I'm like, bro, what value are you going to give in exchange for me giving you money? Money is given in exchange for value. People will pay you. People will kick down your door to pay you if you give them enough value, right? Like, if you give them a ton of value, especially if it's like value they can't get anywhere else. That's why I talk about you want to become unique, and you want to become irresistible and irreplaceable. Focus on this kind of attraction, where you're not trying to be like any other guy. You're just looking at what you've been given, you just amplify it and make it amazing, right? So you're irreplaceable, right? I don't want somebody to look at my program and say, oh yeah, it's the same program as, Johnny's program. So Johnny's program is a little bit cheaper, so I'm gonna go with Johnny. No, I want somebody to look at my program and be like, man, like, this is some different shit. Unbreakable Beast program. What is that? Like that's the whole point. It's like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, how to become the perfect this. No, how to become an unbreakable beast. Okay? Because that's what I had to become. Okay, so I show you how to do that. Right? And somebody might say, oh, what the hell is an unbreakable beast? Well, if you're not interested, then that's great. You're not you're not, we don't vibe, we don't connect. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not for everybody. And that's how it goes when you go out and approach these women. You're not for every woman. There's certain women that are for you, and you are for certain women, and there's certain women that are not for you, and it's okay. And the more you start to understand this, the less you start fearing rejection. You actually start looking for rejection because you just want to get past the women who are not for you. Like the more rejection, each rejection gets you closer to finding the right woman for you. Like that you start to align with that mindset. You start to see it in a positive way. Instead of, oh, I just got rejected, now I have no self-worth and blah, blah, blah. No, you just got rejected. That means you just got past one of the people who are not for you and you're getting closer to the people who are for you. Okay? And then once you start to get into this sort of mindset, man, life starts to get so much more fun. You start enjoying doing things that used to be tough and challenging and all this stuff. Now it becomes fun. Now it becomes a game. Now you look forward to it, right? Man, like even like doing these Facebook Lives, when I just started, like I would just do like for a short few minutes. I'm like, okay, let me just get through this. And now I can just do it. I could possibly do this forever, you know? Like I could see myself doing a Facebook Live for hours, right? I wouldn't go that long. That's too long. But I could see myself doing it. But because I have a different mindset on it, most people, they do a Facebook Live, oh my gosh, it needs to be perfect. Oh my goodness, people are judging me, blah, blah, blah. I don't see it like that. When I just started, yeah, I had to overcome those limiting beliefs, stuff like that. But once you overcome them, you overcome them. And now you're at this different, level. You're at a different level. Like, those problems no longer are your problems. Okay? But it's believing in yourself. It's believing in what you're doing. It's understanding this law of giving. Okay? Like, I'm not even thinking about myself. I'm just thinking about how can I give? How can I give value? What is a great message I can put out today? How can I help someone today? What can I say today that's, maybe it's only one sentence sometimes. Maybe it's just one sentence that just hits somebody and now this person's inspired and they go and do some great things. Right? So that's how we have to be as men. Like, we need to see that we do have value and we need to speak up. And not everyone's going to hear our message, but the people who need to hear our message are going to hear it, and it's going to help them to change their lives. And that's our job. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to inspire. We're supposed to take care of ourselves, make sure we are good, and then start giving. Okay, that's the morning routine. The morning routine is there for you to take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you're good. Make sure you're right mindset, right state of mind, right energy, right vibe. Now go out and serve. Go out and give. Go out and make a difference. And it will come back to you. It will come back to you in the form of money, connections, resources, all types of great things. All right. So that's the advice. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like the idea of becoming the most attractive version of yourself, becoming super confident, becoming a sexy archetype, you know what I mean? Like getting your mind right, just basically taking control of your life and becoming a beast. All right. I have the Unbreakable Beast program. This is us working together one-on-one. We lock in on a specific goal. If you want a girlfriend, we focus on that. If you want to create a rotation, we focus on that. If you just want to become unbreakable in your confidence and become grounded in your masculinity, I can help you with that. Okay, and I teach code approach. I teach you how to get out there and talk to people in real life, man. How to get out there and express yourself. How to get out there and be authentic and be real and make real connections. You know what I mean? And be the kind of man that you want to be. We want to be men who can express ourselves. Right? We want to be men of strength. We don't want to be men that's making excuses and, one day I'll do it, and oh, sorry, I didn't do it today. Maybe I'll get to it next time, blah, blah, blah. No, we want to be men that are sharp, that are on point, that are doing our thing and having fun and enjoying life and having amazing experiences. And man, all right? So if you're interested in working together, let me know. The program is an 8-week program. We're working together one-on-one. We lock in on a specific goal. It's only $9.97. All right, so hit me up if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.